Hello everybody and welcome to Nick's Vlog. I'm your host, Nick, and today's date is Friday, February 8th, 2019. On today's vlog is sort of a continuation of yesterday's vlog. This piece of mail I got was a 12-volt inverter made by Bestech. They're supposed to be a very, very good manufacturer. Now in front of me is a boombox. It's about 4 feet long, weighs about 60 pounds. But it lights up 10 different colors, plays MP3s, CDs, Bluetooth. It's an amplifier, so you can plug a guitar right into it. It's a huge killer boombox. Now it runs on 12D batteries, not included. And anyone knows the prices of, say, Duracell or Energizer. Look at $30-something, so I've never bought batteries for it. I always just plug it in. But living out of my car, anyone will tell you is you don't really have 120 volts hanging around. Excuse me, I had a message there. Anyway, this boombox. Now, what I want to do is I want to try and pass cosmetic inspection, but I'm wondering about nothing like testing it. I'm not going to do a burn-in because that'd take all day. But what I'll do is I'll do an electrical test and see if it works. So what we're going to do is first start the engine. Make sure the parking brake's on. There, it's on. Next, I'm going to turn the engine on. Just a minute. I still have my locker open because I want to put this back in and I want to feel like locking it. Okay, we started right up. Now, let's get the unit here. Make sure it's off. It is off. Not plugged in now. You take your dedicated cigarette lighter plug, and this is a 2005 and they already had it, so they've had them for a while. Let's plug this in. Alright, we're plugged in, it's tight. Now we're going to plug in the power supply for the radio. This is so you plug it into 120 volts. It doesn't take much power, so what we're going to do is plug this in. Just a moment, please. There, it's plugged in. Now I'm going to turn it on. It lit up a green light. Green's always good. Let's plug it into the radio here. Always make sure whether your vehicle is big or small that the engine's running before you plug in the 12-volt inverter. Always make sure the engine's on. Unless you have a dedicated battery just for the inverter, which I hope to get in the future. And we'll see. Now this even has a remote, so let's it's got everything. Try the remote. Turn it on. Nothing. Oh wait, no, FM. Alright. There it is, it works. Son of a gun.
In a singular multiple succession that I broke my ninth and... Jesus God! Wow.
It works, folks.
You have no idea.
It works. Goodbye. This would say goodbye. If money could talk, mine would say goodbye. If it costs $1 to go around the world, oh, I don't know, I might make it to Venice Beach. Maybe. I don't know. I found a quarter today. Must be my lucky day. Found 25 cents at the gas station. Probably what's powering the car right now, I could say. Anyway, it's time to turn off the engine after I turn off the unit, the inverter, unplug the inverter. Now, we'll turn off the engine. It passed, and nothing blew up, no fuses blew, nothing. And it works. The inverter works. So what I'm going to do next is put everything back away. Now, this plastic you see around here, that's from the pawn shop when I pawn it every month. They attach the power supply here to the unit, which is very nice of them, with like shrink wrap. And That way nothing's lost. And, I pawn every month. I'll probably wind up pawning again this month. But anyway, I want to thank everyone again for tuning in. And always remember with these inverters, it's very nice to have one. Very nice indeed. But always make sure before you even plug the inverter in that the engine's running, it's running fine. And you go ahead, then plug your inverter and plug your item in that you want to run. Turn on the inverter and run your item. When you're done, turn off the item, unplug it from the cigarette lighter to the inverter, and then you can turn your engine back off. And that's the way it goes until you get a dedicated battery. And like I said, Duracell does make, I sell them at Walmart, that you could buy a 12-volt battery that's chemical battery. So it's not a wet cell, it's a dry cell battery, so it could fall over inside, whatever. And it should be able to run. And what you do is you jerry rig. What you do is you go buy a female cigarette lighter plug. Female, not the males are what comes with everything. So you want the female one. And you attach the wiring to the terminals properly. Make sure your polarity is correct. It's important to have your polarity correct. And then you have a female cigarette lighter. You can now plug in a male thing. You now can plug in your inverter into the 12-volt battery that's isolated. And like I said, I'll get more into that once I get that dry cell battery. I hope to be able to get that at some point in the future. Because to charge that battery up, you would also need to buy like a starter. You don't need a quick start because you're not trying to start a car. Just a 12-volt battery charger. You can see them at Walmart as well. Buy one of those. And or from wherever. I'm not trying to promote Walmart. Just wherever. Just buy a 12-volt charger, like for a car battery, and just charge up your battery for a couple hours or whatever. You'll just charge it up. And they do offer power where I stay. So if you're in the area, you can keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't walk away or anything like that. The battery, the charger. It's not raining or inclement. Not raining, snowing, or anything like that. If it's a nice day like it seems to be here, again today we're looking out. It was cool overnight. I actually turned my engine on a couple times and heated up in here. It got cool, and that's with heavy blankets. I got a blanket as big as this car, and heavy. Weighs like 20 pounds, and when you're like me, it shouldn't be much weight, but it's very difficult for me. And anyway, but it does really keep me warm. But it got down to 50 degrees inside my car. It was 46 degrees in the trunk, because I have a thermometer also as a probe, and I put the probe in the trunk so I can kind of get an outside temperature, what it's like outside. It's quite a bit cooler. Anyway, that tarp really helps, and when it isn't pouring rain, it makes it pretty easy to fold it back up and stick it in the trunk so you don't see it. It's in my trunk. It's in there. Anyway, I'm going to post this video, and I want to thank everyone for their valuable time and tuning in today. And today is February the 8th, Friday, February the 8th, 2019. And I'll try to post something later on. Until then, I want to wish everyone the very best. And please don't forget to hit that like button, whether it's for my video or anyone else's video. If you happen to think of it and you happen to like the video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to please do a Google search for Living in My Car, Irish Traveler, Nomad or Nomadic Lifestyle, and see what you come up with. You'll find some very interesting people from all over the world, not just in America, but all over the world. You find people, and some of those people are in the eastern part of the United States where it's below zero, and they're, I hope, surviving. I don't know how they're doing it. I need to be checking up more on it. I don't even know how to post. I only use a flip phone for my communication here. Not a flip phone, I use a smartphone here for my communication. And I used to have all kinds of computers. And it doesn't show anything to post. So I would ask, like, how you doing? I'm trying to do this over here. And blah, 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 blah. And, well, I don't know how to do it. Maybe there's something I can figure out. I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And yes, I did figure out how to flip the camera, but apparently I can't flip it while it's actually doing video. Apparently I can't do that. So that's why you're hearing my voice, but you're not seeing me. Here I am, folks. Hi. Hello. That's my right arm. It's not that good, my right side. But I am making it work a little bit. Okay, thank you again, folks, for tuning in. I'll talk to you again. Bye.